see. And it's interesting because I know that Ali Carter's girlfriend Sarah's here and his dad Dave as well. But Terry Griffiths was chatting to me earlier on and he was saying that he encouraged Ali not to bring a busload up because it's not a celebration, it's a match. And how much can it affect the equilibrium when you do have your friends and family here after 2 weeks of not having them around?
It depends how much contact you have with them while you're up here. It's okay if they come up to watch, but if it disrupts your normal flow of things, how you've been going throughout the whole tournament, that's different. You know, you're not here to sort of socialise, you're here to do a job. So as long as you keep the arm's distance, and that sounds a strange thing to say, but depends who you sort of decide to sort of say hello to. But
each to their own, but Ali's mind very firmly on this final this afternoon. How important a steal was that?
Oh, very much so. And the other thing we haven't really touched on in this final is we're all automatically assuming that Ronnie's going to play to the same superb level he played in the semi-final. It's the same for him. He's like anybody else. You know, sometimes you've got to pick yourself up after a performance like that. We've seen it a lot of times in other sports, and he's still playing good at the moment, but of course he was perfect the other day.
Yes, and it's very hard to improve on perfection. Back to the match we go.
Yes, fair point by John Parrott there. Ronnie had chances, he played a poor shot off the last black when he snookered himself on the yellow. And you can't always play this game perfect, you can't do that with any ball game. Sometimes a run of the ball won't favour you. At this level, to catch your ball colour full in the face is a dangerous thing. Leaving the cue ball on the baulk line.
Got to do a little bit with the cue ball. If he plays it plain ball, he may kiss the red on the way back up. He might play the cannon on the red next to the black. That's how confident Ronnie is sometimes. And there's the shot. And there's the kiss. Magnificent. That's when you're feeling very, very confident with your cue action. I thought for a moment he caught it too thin, but the kiss on the second red slowed the cue ball down. Excellent shot. And when you play a shot like that, you deserve what you get. And it could be plenty.
8. Nine. 16. 17. 24. 25.
'Didn't get the reaction we normally see from Ronnie there, but still okay on the road.
32.
Of course, that's what makes Ronnie's break bowling so good to watch. Along with Stephen Hendry was the first one to suss out this kind of thing. You know, when you break into the pack, always make sure if you get a bad kiss, you're still on another one. And that wasn't the best of kisses. Now then, Ali, if you can get out of this session less than 5-3, you'll be delighted.
Normally when you miss, when you're in like that, you leave your opponent something easy to go at, but that's not the case here. Straight red to the far left corner. Refused. Good safety.
He's had a quick look at the 2-ball plant, but as you can see it's set well to the left-hand cushion, but he's just wondering whether he can play the run throw off the red to the right of the blue and leave the white down this end, but that plant could then be made. So this is not a straightforward safety shot from tight on the cushion, a thin one needed. This could go wrong. Thin one needed, thin one got, excellent safety shot.
Now if he misses the yellow, which he's done, good shot. There's a possibility of this red to the left corner, but so close to the baulk cushion it's not easy, and I'm not certain he could play the pot and go around the back of the black. He couldn't. Where's the black? Ooh.
1.
Well, it was a dangerous shot to take on, but he knocked it in. It was not a shot for nothing. The pink won't go to the left middle.
If Ronnie wasn't hampered by the 2 reds that'll be vertically under his body when taking the long blue on, he'd take the long blue on, but as you can see he doesn't fancy that. He's looking at the safety. Got to be a little careful if he plays the black in behind the brown, because that would virtually be the potting angle of the black. Is he going to play the pot? Both players are realising how important this session is. Another excellent safety shot from O'Sullivan. Didn't get the desired thinness of safety there, so the cue balls stayed this end of the baulk line. All about angle there. If Ronnie can play a shot to nothing on a red, he'll play one. Otherwise it'll be a safety, even though the cue ball's in the middle of the table.
Another good safety, good line, good length. Ali needs a good one here to not leave Ronnie a pot on. He's got to catch this just right. Needs a kiss on something to stop that cue ball, and he hasn't, as he left his red to the left corner. Maybe not.